Welcome to fixitforgetit.com, where projects and ideas come together.
Hi, this is John from fixitforgetit.com. I have this old Kinetco K60 water softener, and this is the brine tank. This thing has been in for probably 25 years. I've never cleaned it, so that's what I'm doing now. You can see they build up some crud over time. That grid plate had a couple of little tabs that were busted off the perimeter, so I'm replacing it. One of the things that I don't like about Kinetco, although their softener is a really good machine, they try to force you to buy everything from their dealers. And not only does that make their parts really expensive because most of them are proprietary, but also many times there's no dealer anywhere near you. So I found this replacement grid plate. I hope that's going to fit. I think it's going to. And one way that you can get rid of this old salt, I harvested as much good salt off the top as I could. This old stuff that was pretty dirty. If you have any of these polypropylene or olefin seed bags around, or maybe you get some sort of garden seed or goods in them, you can just take one and cut it and open it out. And because they're very durable and they are porous, that will let that salt, the water that's in there, it'll just drain down and dissipate. And then out here in the sun on these patio bricks, that will dry out over time, and then I'll just scoop it up and put it in a couple of these bags and dispose of that. So I'm gonna clean this thing out, and one of the things you can use to clean this is one of these bumper brushes. It has real nice fine bristles on there. That'll reach down in there nicely, scrub that out. I'm going to use a little bit of Tough Task because that seems to be a really good cleaner. And I'll probably spritz the inside of this with a little spray bleach, household cleaner I have. And then we'll put this all back together. I've already taken that float out. It seemed like it was in good shape. I'll put this all back together, and hopefully this thing will fit. And that way we will have an aftermarket grid that will replace that original. One thing I want to mention is you obviously do not want to get this salt anywhere near plants, flowers, grass, anything like that. So the only thing this is going to do, because I have it on these patio bricks, just kill any weeds that are getting down in there, which works in my favor. So this thing cleaned up pretty well. So I am going to see if I can get that grid plate down in there now, put this all back together. Well, this thing fits pretty well. In the end, those little tabs do what they want to do. Some of them come up, some of them go down. These over in that left corner there is sort of went straight down, but the plate is tight against the wall. So everything seems to be sealed up pretty well. So we're just going to go with this. Hopefully that will work out. And I will get the float in here and finish this up. Everything's back together. The float looks good. Grid plate looks good. Everything's nice and clean. So that's the end of that project. So if you have a Kinetco K60 and you need to replace that grid plate, at least that part is available without going through Kinetco. So hopefully this will help out if you're in that situation. This is John from fixitforgetit.com. I appreciate you stopping by, and we will see you in the next video.